Hey everybody, it's Mike here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to Maya, of course. Well, we're doing a subscriber request video today where the question was, how can I limit the movement of an object in Maya? And what do I mean by limit? Well, I kind of set up this scenario here where we have a window that you can shut down, right? So you can open it up, get some fresh air, or you can push it down. Now I want to limit the movement in a way that it cannot go here and it cannot go here, but also that it cannot do this or do this, right? Any of that. So how do I do that? Well, we're going to start with this position. We're going to hit Control A to open up the attribute editor, and we're going to go to the P cube 3. That's this thing right here. And we're going to go up here. Let me close this. We're going to go up here where it says translate, rotate, scale, and shear. Now, what are we interested in? We're interested in, first of all, having everything set to 0, right? So I'm going to grab everything and I'm going to go up to modify and freeze transformation, right? So now everything is set to 0, nice and easy. Going to go back to this guy. All right, so do I want this to rotate? No, I do not. Now I can go in here one by one, click on this, right click and go to lock attribute, but I know that I don't want any rotation, so I can just click on the word rotate, right click, lock attribute, and now they're all locked. I don't want it to scale, right click, lock. I don't want it to shear, right click, lock. I don't want the axis to be able to rotate, and lock. So I have translate values, X, Y, and Z. Now, where are they going, right? So if I select this, hit W, it's going up. And as I push it up, you see that the only value changing is the one in Y, right? X, Y, Z. So what you can do is go in here, right click, lock attribute, and lock attribute. And now already, this is the only thing you can do. But it's still not restricted enough because I don't want to be able to go through the frame in either way. Okay, so I'm going to go here and I'm going to jump to this view. And I'm going to look at where this movement ends. And we're not going to limit that here. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the limit information tab right there. And we're going to open up translate. We don't need rotate. We don't need scale because we locked all of those. We're going to go to translate. Reason being that we already closed out the other options, X and Z. Yeah. So we want to put limitations here. That one and that one. So I'm going to move this up. Actually, I can't do that because I set it to 0. Sorry. I'm going to move this up and I'm going to look at the maximum value, which is, let's say 5.19. Now I want 5.19 to be the limitation at this end. So right there, it's put in place. Then I'm going to push it down until I have the maximum value or the minimum value. The maximum minimum value, right here, which would be 0.09. So we're going to put that in place. So now I have a 0.09 at the bottom and 5.19 at the top. Now let's see if this worked or not. So we're going to go in here. Let's get this out of the way. We're going to grab our frame and I'm just going to yank it up like this and push it down. Simple, right? Now, we can do one more, and we'll do a very, very simple one, right? We'll just go in here, just to give you an idea. Let's make this a switch. Push that up a little bit, right? Now, we want this switch to be inside of, let's say, a tray of some sort. So we're going to hit W. We're going to move that in here. Let's scale this, like that, all right? Now, let's grab this little guy. Yep. And we're gonna scale a little bit more. And W, push that up. And then we'll just push the whole thing in the middle. So we'll grab this, we'll hit Control H to hide the whole thing. We'll grab this, hit W, hold on X, snap it to the center, do the same with this guy. There you go, okay. Now, let's say this is a switch and you want to be able to move it this way and that way, but you don't want to do this or that, okay? So we're gonna stop at the middle, there you go. We're gonna hit Control A once again, and we're gonna go up to our shape, Polycube 4, and we're gonna look at what we want to block. Well, we want to block rotation, lock attribute, scale, lock, shear, lock, lock, and there you go. Now, in the value for translation moving here, what we want is the Z value, right? Okay, there you go. So this value right there. Now, we're not going to look at the X and the Y. We're going to look at the Z, this guy right here. So we're going to look at how far do you want to be able to move it. Let's say to right there. Okay, 9.22. Let's go to this value, click on it. Then we're going to move to this way. I didn't look exactly at how far, but you get the point, right? Okay, let's say, well, okay, let's do 9.22 as well. So we'll do 9.22, that makes sense, but a negative value, and push it there. Not sure why that's 18. Turns out it's maxed out there, it's fine. Anyway, so we did that. Let's jump in here and let's grab our little switch and bam, there you go. So yeah, that's how that works. Hopefully that was helpful. There are many situations where you can do this, and it's a lot of fun to do as well. So there you go. Well, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll love to see you guys in the next one. Bye.